fellas, Mugman here, and welcome back to Mugman Plays Luigi's Mansion 3, featuring... Hello everybody! So in the last episode, we made our way down to the second floor of the basement, only to find things quite literally wetter than we expected. The place basically flooded, and now we're here trying to solve the conundrum, which we should be able to solve by pressing that button. But here's the catch. We're going to have to go through a series of pipelines in order to do it. So we need to figure out how exactly this works first. And the only one to do that is Luigi. So get on in there. Alright, so the light indicates where exactly we're allowed to go. At least that's what I'm picking up from all this. Well, it certainly seems that's what the puzzle is all about, so we need to find the right tubing ways to get Luigi here through it all. Yep. Alright, let's slam this. And that's a bunch of money that's now up there. Shoot. Alright, so we can't go up, that much is certain. So this needs to go down. Yep. And now this one needs to go... No, this is not the right way. No, it isn't. Alright, let's get Luigi up and about again. Or, you know, just drop him in water. That's completely fine as well. We don't mean to drop him, it's just there's not really a lot of room. Alright, so this should shoot him straight through and to the left. Right, to the left he goes, and that leads him up to this pipe, which pours out a bunch of friggin' cash, which we can't readily get because it's in the water. Or we can, actually. Never mind, shut my mouth. It's okay, we all make mistakes. But regardless, there is no way we're going to be able to get there like this. So let us send them back. Alright, seeing what we have to do. So let's do it. Well, that's up to you. Alright, let's turn this valve and let's get her on up. And then we send the Luigi forward, up through the tube, and then we make him turn this valve. Right, and then we turn this valve the other way. So now, sending him through should put him right on top where the lever is. In theory, of course. Let us see if the theory takes water. Well, let's hope not, otherwise Luigi's in for some trouble. And we made it! Simple puzzle with a simple execution. Alright, now let's get it down. How do we do that? That is a good question. He's already up there, but now we need to figure out how to get ourselves up there too. That is true, because it seems like it's going to take two to pull that lever down. Or maybe we need to plunger it. Let's try that first before we figure out how we're going to get myself up there too. Nope, you're right, it was a plunger. Perfect. Now that the electricity is on, that should drain the water. Well, in theory. Well, it's gonna send that treasure chest out, isn't it? No, not in this case. Although it is gonna upset that one ghost, so we best be ready for that. At the very least, the water is drained.
Good job.
A very good job indeed. Alright. Alright, the water is back to how it was. Go back to where you came from and get after the mechanic ghost. Well, you don't have to tell us twice. That's where we're going. Though that doesn't mean we're going to have to deal with a boss battle soon, isn't it? That's very true. That's usually what happens. Alright, well, let's clean this up a bit, shall we? Well, I don't think there's a need to. Treasure and money. Fair enough, there is a reason to. Also, watch out! That was a close one. The mine almost went off in our face. Yeah, definitely don't want that. Alright, so we've got a dragon, the dragon raft. It's so cute. Alright, let's just pop it over there. Also a goose with a jar. Or a swan. One of the two. Alright, and there's some more money. Lots of money and a pearl. Those are always good to collect. Alright, is there anything hidden here? Because I swear there is. Well, it certainly looks that way. I mean, there's a wall back there. So let us see what the black light can find us. Well, apart from that portrait, there's a bunch of friggin' gold money. Doesn't seem like there's much else. no, not really. Doesn't seem like there's much we can do. Although we can go down here. Yep, into an area where there's only water.
Luigi, it looks like it's a dead end up ahead. I guess you'd better turn around and get that mechanic ghost.
I mean, not necessarily. There might be something heavy we can use to break down this wall. You really thought a watermelon was going to break a brick wall?
No. Maybe.
Look, cartoon logic works in my world, alright? Stuff like that would have flied. Don't you mean flown?
Semantics.
Anyways, let's deal with the ghosts that are down here, shall we? Unfortunately, a lot of them have those weird little masks. That's true, but luckily just blast them with a little air does the trick. At least you know how to break off some boards. That is true. Alright, let's see what happens when we turn this on. It broke.
I don't think that was the intended result, Luigi.
No, I don't think so either. At the very least, now I can fight these shark ghosts, even though they're kind of like fishes out of water. Which, given the nature of this level, that's pretty freaking funny. Well, that one got stomped right in the cracks. That it most certainly did.
Oh, yes.
At the very least, we're able to get through this, no problem. There's a lot of garbage down here. But what do you expect when most of this area is literally a dump? That's true, but still. At least most of the gates are still open. There is a freaking piggy bank in there. Would love to get it, but unfortunately, I don't know how. Maybe use the plunger? Or I could just, shoot this. Get some extra coin. And then try the plunger. No, it's not sticking. Maybe Luigi could get it. Alright, let's see. I think you were very much correct in that assumption. Well, the way I saw it, a shopping cart essentially is like a giant grate, which means that Luigi's malleable body is able to pass right through. So, using logic and simple, use of mechanics basically allowed us to get the extra cash. That's very true. At the very least, you can see the rest of the level now. Whoa, what the heck? Don't touch the mines.
I don't mean to touch them, I just noticed them as soon as, I get there.
Oh, hello, Mimic! A Dungeons and Dragons campaign's worst nightmare. The Mimic chest.
You play Dungeons and Dragons?
In my spare time, yes.
Oh, dude, me too!
You are awesome. But how do we take care of this thing? That's a good question. Doesn't seem like we can do much. Maybe we shoot something into its mouth. Ah! Now we can... what do we do? Not too sure. Either way, it keeps consuming us, so we need to keep shooting things into its mouth. Alright, let's try the... Well, that didn't work. Where did that? No, get awake, get awake, get awake, get awake, get awake. Okay. Let's try the boot. Alright. And fire! Let me take care of you. Oh, that does nothing. Wait, no, it does. Hold on. There we go. Back to normal for you. Now give me proper treasure.
Yeah.
That's more like it. Talk about making it rain after a cursed chest. Indeed. At the very least, we know. Use the black light after you shove something into its chesty gullet. Which is really weird to say, but there you go. At the very least, there's a lot of cash in this area. Yeah, and I'm trying to save as much of it as possible, even though, it is fun to spend some of it to get some extra resources, like finding more booze and such. It is good to hold on to most of it. Well, that piggy bank was empty. Yep, much like the bank accounts of most of us in the world right now. Is that the friggin' truth? It is a sad time, but it is what it is. Got that right. Anyways, up we go, and let's move on out of here. Now we can at least move forward. For the most part, I hope. And we still gotta deal with that one ghost that was giving us trouble, so let's at least deal with that. Alright, we can send the ladder down. And now we move our butts up the ladder to unlock it. hopefully there's no more surprises. More than likely there are, because, well, a ghost is going to do what a ghost is going to do. Alright, let's unlock this sucker. Alright. Time to go through. Hold on a moment, there's a treasure chest down there. We really don't have the time to go get the chest, sadly. No, we really don't. Let's go. Alright. Now that is a big door. Indeed it is. It's a safe door, so they're going to be big by nature. Oh, believe me, I've seen bigger. Really? Yep. Alright, so we're in a boss arena. Like, there's no getting around that that's a boss arena. And there is the boss in question. Alright, so... Uh-oh. I think we will come... Yep, we will come up. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so what's he gonna do? Turn on the water. Which means this boss fight's gonna be on a raft, isn't it? Oh, yeah. It is. Oh, boy. Water segments in games like this are really annoying. To be fair though, water segments in most video games can be quite a nuisance. What do you guys think? What's your least liked or, least appreciated water level in video games? Let us know in the comments below. Let's see what you guys can come up with. And if you use the Ocarina of Time one, don't worry, that's on a lot of people's lists, and there we go. So we need to be on the raft in order to do this fight. Well, at the very least, the boss is kind enough to wait for us. That's rare that they're actually kind. Alright, let's... oh, well, there we go again. Oh, this is gonna be fun to figure out, isn't it? Basically, the best way to go about this is to just bring yourself as close as possible to a subject with the vacuum, and then keep the bomb on him when it explodes. Indeed, he uses that fan to knock us about, and we're dead. Well, this is gonna be fun. Oh, gosh! That is one hell of a bad fate. Ugh, creepy. Indeed. Unfortunately, that is where we say good night, everybody. Oh, no. We're gonna restart. Hopefully the last autosave was at the boss fight. This is gonna be a long one, isn't it? Well, technically this would be considered the first actual game over of the series, so there's that. That's true. Ugh, this is gonna stink. That it most certainly is. We've got to find a way to reflect the mind back at him. That's the tricky part though, because we've already got enough trouble on our hands just getting the thing to work. Wait, we can't skip cutscenes? Oh, great. So if we die on the boss, we have to rewatch the cutscene all over again. There's no way to skip it. Oh, that's a real pain in the butt. That to me is a really dumb design choice. Alright, so how do we get the mines to hit this guy? He moves out of the way before we can. Maybe the trick is to use the vacuum bounce? Maybe that will work. It's possible. I definitely think using the suction for the vacuum is the best for this raft, because using the blowing thing, it pushes you backwards, which is not what we need right now. We need to move forwards with this. Alright. Well, it's sort of... Nope, it doesn't work. It barely gets up. That seems to be the only thing that works. Nope. Okay. So we're gonna have to really think on our toes here. Alright, once the mines are in the water, let's see. Gotta get him close. Alright, well, he moves it whenever he splashes, so... Ugh, friggin'... It doesn't help also that you've got these friggin' spikes along the walls that really make it hard to hit things. That is very true. Although, this does help a little bit, doesn't it? Indeed. Can we stun him? No, but we can do this! Knock him off his friggin' raft. Alright, let's get him. Alright, come on. Oh, forget the raft for like 5 seconds. Okay, so we can knock him onto the ground, but Unfortunately, we can't get him to stay there. Alright, so how do we go about this?
That is a very good question. This seems like it's going to be... Wait a moment. Maybe when we're on the ground, we need to use a Luigi.
Alright, let's get him. And fire!
Alright, is there any way to get the Luigi out of there?
No, it doesn't seem like it. So maybe we've gotta... Nope. Alright, yeah, it is Luigi we gotta use. Alright, Luigi's on the ground and we're in the water.
Definitely got to get used to this team mechanic thing, that's for sure.
Alright, well, let's get Luigi back in the water.
Well, get me back in the water, but still. At the very least, we know what we're doing now.
Yeah, we gotta do it carefully, otherwise we're going to die. Alright, carefully get away from the spikes. Alright, he's getting dizzy. Alright, grab him. And launch him.
There we go. Now get the Luigi. Where is he? There we go. Now let's get him in.
Alright. And no, you don't. Not in the water with you today, good sir. Alright, I think 1 or 2 more of those ought to do it.
We just have to be careful to not make any more mistakes.
Alright, I see 2 mines in the water, so he's probably going to try and launch one of those to stun us. As long as we get him before he gets us, we should be okay.
That is very true. Just got to be careful not to get hit too much. Alright, get away from the mine.
Alright, that should stun him. Get over here. And fire!
Alright, now to stun the fool, let's get him sucked into the vacuum.
Alright, let's do it. Come on, this should be enough. And Dunzo! Get over here, you stinking ghost!
That should do it.
And that is a lot of ducks. And that also is the next button we need. And it's in the water. Good job, Luigi.
No, really, good job. You certainly did a number on that guy.
Now, let's say we get this thing up and
Okie dokie.
Running?
oh, we actually have to do it ourselves.
Because there's water over there.
Didn't notice that at first.
No, not really. Still, at the very least we did now.
Alright, so plunger. Aim it. Aim it. Too high. A little lower. There we go. And switch.
Alright, that should drain the water, and that gets us the next button we need.
Alright, that takes care of that nonsense. I think I've had enough basement dwelling for one day, thank you very much.
I'm right there with you. I cannot wait to get out of this sewer. So what do we have now?
Floor number 10. Shoot, we're really making our way up in the world.
That is, of course, if we actually get to keep it.
That's true, we could have a polterkitty situation on our hands, which would not be fun. Regardless, it doesn't seem like that's the case. Let's just get on down, and let's get out of here, shall we?
I agree. Let's go.
I think I've had enough raps for one day, man. I tell ya.
No, I'm right there with you. After going around on a raft that long and actually dying to a boss, I think we need to be a bit more careful.
Agreed. Anyways, let's get out of this basement, and let's head for the 10th floor.
Oh.
We're really getting up there now, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we certainly are.
Alright, and in it goes. It's still weird that it just like slots in and spins like that on its own accord.
It's weird, but it is what it is.
Tomb Sweets. That name sounds ominous.
Oh yeah, it does. Very much so it does, and I'm not looking forward to going up there.
Neither am I, but it is what it is, I suppose. Let's get up there. Oh, that doesn't instill much confidence in me.
No, not at all. No.
Alright, in we go. Alright, let's be brave. Oh, it's Egyptian themed?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting Egyptian of all things, but there you go. We're in an Egyptian-themed suite. But of course, they're going to give it the... Whoa! What the... Okay, so, word of the wise. Don't step on the triangle in the center of the room. No, otherwise you're going to be turned into shish kebabs. No thanks. Alright, seems like there's something in this weird, like, sarcophagus thing? You know what that reminds me of?
Well, what?
It reminds me back in the old days, back in the Super Mario Brothers 2, which was actually Doki Doki Panic for those of you who are keeping track. And basically, it reminds me of the red snakes that come from there.
Oh, like the ones that pop out of the jar, and then you can go down the jar, and there's like little secret worlds?
That's the one I'm talking about.
Aw, that's a cool little tapestry.
It looks like me. That's pretty cool.
That's just mean.
A ghost gotta do what a ghost gotta do.
Well, we gotta do what we gotta do, and we gotta slam him down.
That should do it.
Oh, yes.
These ghosts will do anything to get their spooks.
There's a safe here. Let's open it. Alright, what's inside?
Probably money.
Yep, lots of that. But it does make me curious as to where that jar is.
Wow.
Like, the actual jar that they're putting in the tapestries. Unless, of course, it's more of a decorative thing, in which case, not much that can be done there. Alright, the snake door is open. Alright, there's another jar, so we can open that. We can't get the other... Luigi, may I ask you something?
Yes.
How in the world is it you friggin' slip on a banana peel and take 1 damage? Like, how does that work?
Not too sure.
What? It's a giant pyramid. Is the next level in a pyramid exhibit?
I'm starting to think that is exactly the case. We've got some big reds.
Well, let them get close. We can take them. They're the small variants of the big reds, so we shouldn't have too much trouble.
No, I don't think we will. Especially because it seems like they ran away. Or not.
Alright, let's get them. Or get 1. Alright, there's 2. And then... Alright, need 1 more. Can we suck up all the sand in this area?
I do believe that we can.
Alright, let's get them. There's a boo. A balloon.
Can we break it?
No, I don't think we can. Unless, of course, we put it over the fire. But then that makes me wonder, are we going to get a boo out of this?
More than likely.
Well, there it goes. I guess we'll never find out now. Wait, no, there it is. That is one weird thing to see.
As well, that is very scary to see a bunch of bones guarding an amethyst snake.
I guess the person who tried to get that particular treasure did not make it. Also, why do I get the sense we're supposed to use that balloon to freaking cover up that slot over there?
Because I think that's exactly what we're supposed to do.
No, it didn't do nothing. Didn't pop or nothing either.
Well, this tells me that there's going to be something over here.
And you were right on the money. It's literally a treasure chest. Alright, so... how do we get to it?
I'm not too sure. Maybe we're supposed to use the sand and make a platform.
Oh, that's clever. Alright, can we get it now? Sort of. We gotta be at the right angle. Alright, let's try to angle it so we can get it. Alright, there we go. I think now we should. Yep! That's a lot of treasure! Okay, so we actually have to use the sand to elevate it in the right ways. So maybe we could block this passage off.
No, it's not going to reach.
Ah! Well, wait, hold on. This is a grate. That means a certain Luigi should be able to pass through there.
In theory, it should, but unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case.
Well, what makes you say that?
Simply put, it's rotating. That means Luigi is going to get cut into tiny goo pieces by the time we get there. Oh yeah, good point. So that tells me there's got to be another way in. The question is, how? How do we get in? Well, we're going to have to investigate this giant desert to find out. I also see a snake, and I'm not too fond of it. No, I'm getting Big Boss vibes from this snake. Me too. Oh wait, no, it's broken apart. Ish. Well, that's interesting. Why is it all snapped to pieces? Maybe they just didn't know how to take care of a snake. Well, I also see a jewel in there, so that's where we get the topaz. Yeah, let's go to the oasis. Maybe there we'll find some answers. Well, it wouldn't hurt to look. Also found some money, which is always a good thing. What's over here? A whole gaggle of gooks. That is true. I also got a lot of small ones, so let's get rid of them first. Now for Big Red. Alright, let's get him. Now we actually have a Big Red to deal with. Alright, come on. Come on, you. Don't be stubborn. Oh, no, you don't. I'll take you down a peg or two. Very good. Using your vacuum effectively, I see. Well, I did learn from the best paisano around. You flatter me, little one. Alright, no time for flattery now. We got a ghost to catch. Now, where'd he go is the question. He's hidden, you see. Where did he go? What's in here? A lot of money, which has upset him enough to actually spring forth. Alright, let's get him. Alright, he's in the open now, and now we've got him. That ought to do it. Ah, perfect. Well, this was a mirage if I ever saw one. Yep. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything else here that could be useful. No, not really. Although this friggin' thing is perplexing me. Like, I get it's a boot, but could it be used to unlock the pyramid? How do you figure? Well, from what I'm seeing here, that needs something on the top. So maybe if we aim high enough... Nope, not high enough. Hold on. If we aim it high enough, we should be able to get it on there. Nope, still not high enough. Try again. Alright, there we go. Oh, almost. Try again. You might be able to get it. Hopefully. Alright. Just gotta aim it nice and high. There we go. Ugh, stupid friggin' boo thing. Maybe this is not what we're supposed to do. No, it honestly doesn't seem... We popped the beach ball. Alright, at least we got some gold bats out of the gig. At least we made some cash off the darn thing, so that's a plus. Alright. Not really getting much answers here. Alright, so maybe it has something to do with these statues. That could be the case. Let's use the black light on them. No, that doesn't seem to do the trick. Then we have to do something with the vacuums. No, I'm not thinking so. Wait, hold on. One has eyes and the other doesn't. Does that mean something? Not too sure on this one. Huh. Odd. Alright. I'm a little confused. I'm not gonna lie. I am definitely in the same boat as you. I don't know exactly what we're supposed to be doing. No, me either, and it's making me very perplexed. There's not really many hints either. It's just a big open area. It really is. There isn't much to do apart from collecting cash. There's gotta be something more we're missing here. Can Luigi even go in these things? Let's see. Nope. Doesn't fit. Maybe there's one that's not working? That would be the only thing that makes sense. Alright, let's check the room, see if there's one that isn't operational, and try to go into that. I'm not seeing one that is. Well, is not, really. Alright, at least we got some money, so that's a plus. It's like a day at the beach, but not. Alright, I'm a bit perplexed. Hold on. I got an idea. Let's see if maybe using the plunger on these statues will do something. Let's see. No, it's not where I want. No. Nope. Not going. Maybe Luigi needs to go in there. Let's see. That's a negative, Chief. I think we need to stop. Because this is perplexing and we ain't getting nowhere. No, not really. Well, at least we took down a boss, got to the next floor. Tune in next time as we enter the Sandy Grand Hall. But until then, thank you all so very much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a comment in the boxes below, letting us know your favorite moments from this episode. Also be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and to make sure all notifications are turned on. So that way you know when these two ghost-busting fools are trying to get into the pyramid. Also share this video around. Your continued viewership and support is greatly appreciated. And of course, a very special thanks to the Tier 2 and Tier 3 Patreon supporters. Those being Sebastian Cadino, Edelina, I Ship It 88, Jesse Barb 06, Panda475, Nagi Oki, Senboy, Angelique de la Rouge, Mighty Chlorophyte, Honor Higgins, Jesse Alvarez, Happy Hunts 999, Grimmy Leon, Zodiac Demirge, Harley Wolf, and Katie Honey Jade. If you'd like to support the Patreon family, as well as get videos 24 hours in advance, along with exclusive Let's Plays, check the link in the description below to our Patreon. And with that said, this is Mugman and Luigi, and we'll be seeing ya! Bye-bye.